season of the annual Go Circular Week commenced in Freetown on Thursday. It calls for greater private sector investment in innovative approaches to maintain a clean environment.
Go Circular! This is the first of such commitments in our collective efforts to strengthen circularity and the circular economy, reduce the use of single-use plastics in our communities, and generally promote environmental sustainability for meaningful growth and development.
This marks the start of a week-long celebrations designed to raise awareness about the impact of plastic pollution and seek innovative and sustainable environmental solutions.
Encouraging the private sector, particularly the waste management, to our incentives, our fiscal incentive. And I can say today we have a lot of industries that are working within this context. As a progressive ministry, we have a lot of incentive to support the recycling process.
Plastic waste is one of the top 4 biggest environmental challenges facing Sierra Leone, especially urban communities like Freetown. Data shared by the government and its partners show that the country generates 130,000 tons of plastic waste every year, with only 7,000 of that disposed of properly. Single-use plastic is a huge part of this problem, and the tourism sector alone generates 42 million pieces of them every year, only 6% of which is recycled. The rest end up in the environment, including in beaches like this, where they affect marine lives. The eyesores these create across the city also affect the tourist sector, says this World Bank expert.
The tops of Coke cans and recycled textiles, creating new products. So we can create wealth out of waste. In the tourism industry, of course, the environment is central. They are the endowments for an ecotourism destination. And it's particularly important this year because the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs has declared this year the year of ecotourism, 2025. What do ecotourists do? They enjoy nature. You can't enjoy nature when it's full of plastic and when the trees are burning and when the sand is being taken from the beaches. It's not going to work, right? So we all have to fight to protect this asset. Clean beaches and a pristine environment are essential for attracting tourists. I saw a transformation yesterday. When I arrived yesterday morning on Mahera Beach, it was completely covered in plastic. It is the worst plastic pollution I've ever seen in my entire life. I couldn't take one step without standing on a plastic bottle or a plastic bottle top or falling over something that was made of plastic. Within 6 hours, that beach looked like paradise. I don't know if you saw some of the photos that I took that are up earlier. It was a transformation. It was from hell to paradise in 6 hours, and thank you to Premier Environmental Solutions. That was the private sector and the community that did that in partnership. That was not the government. And you know what? The community...
The Ministries of Tourism and Environment are collaborating with partners under the World Bank-funded Sierra Leone Economic Diversification Project in the Go Circular initiative, which primarily seeks to promote private sector participation in efforts against plastic waste.
Cleanup efforts. Let's organize and participate in cleanup campaigns that can help reduce plastic pollution in our environment. This we can do, starting with our backyards. This we can do, starting from where we are doing our businesses. Let's keep our environment clean.
The Ministry of Tourism declared 2025 as the year of ecotourism, which officials say calls for concerted efforts towards promoting the country as a major destination for tourism and hospitality.
The circular economy calls us to rethink how we use and manage our resources by reducing waste, reusing materials, and regenerating our environment. It is a sustainable approach that can help and protect us and this beautiful land and our beaches. Ensure cleaner communities. Where you see somebody tin up the peace, they say, but no peace day. Tourism starts with you from home. You keep your compound clean, your houses clean, extend it to the communities, to the beaches. So where tourists then they come, they're not going to go say, Sierra Leone is beautiful but too dirty with plastic cans all over the place.
This week-long event entails panel discussions, exhibition of innovative plastic recycling projects, engagement with the private sector players, as well as an award ceremony to recognize businesses with innovative ideas about sustainable environmental solutions for plastic waste.